hate the fact that people call me a strong woman. I don't like it.
Get serious.
Get serious.
Like how you're serious
and
about the
stop
job.
giggle. I love giggle. I've learned that I am okay with feeling the pain of letting go of people who do not respect me. Him come for kill, steal, and destroy. You know? So him kill your self-confidence, him steal your joy, and him destroy your life. And she's still there with the man.
You know,
why shouldn't I left the man and let them? People don't like to talk about this, but as a woman ages, yes, I am constantly living in abundance. So I told God, I said, God, I really need a man who can satisfy me. Yeah, I'm too much.
Hello everyone and welcome to your favorite podcast. It's No NDA and sometimes the girlies call it NONDA. It's not a sad show, bad show, dad show, weird show. It's entertainment, education and everything in between. So if that's your kind of vibe, this is your tribe. Guys, we've been finding or trying to figure out a way that we're going to call ourselves. We don't know what to call ourselves, but we know that we're a part of the Nondaverse right now. It's not Nondaland, because Shondaland, you get it, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to be a part of our Nondaverse, it's easy. You go down to the bottom of the YouTube page right there where it says subscribe and you click subscribe. It's free and it helps us out a lot. And if you have been watching our videos over and over and over again, you check your device and realize, wait, I'm not subscribed. It's not too late. We're not judging you. We're not judging you. We're not judging you. I've been there before. Subscribe. Now, guys, this week we have an exciting episode lined up for you. I told you guys that my only promise to you is to make sure that you guys have fun. So you're going to learn a little, you're going to be entertained, and you're going to have a blast. My guest today is someone that I consider a friend. She is a philanthropist. She's an advocate. She is an entrepreneur. And I have her here as a health coach and my conscience when it comes to my gut. She's also the first person who has ever hired me for a hosting gig in Jamaica. So, our guest today is the beautiful, effervescent, full of energy, extremely opinionated. I've been telling my friends I want her to come on the podcast for months now. Cortia!
Rushy, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. Yeah, I call you Rushy.
Yeah.
That's what I said, my husband, Rushy.
Yeah. Hi.
It's been forever.
Yes.
Since, when did you host in 2018? Yes, and I posted you on my page and I was like, there was something you did, I don't know if you remember, at my event.
No.
It was one of those challenging days for me, and you looked me straight in the eye and you said, Cortia, you feel bad, don't it? I don't know, the fact that you recognize it because I'm good in masking how I feel,
wow.
And you saw it, and you said to me, it's gonna be okay. Wow. And I remember the next day, you took some of your friends there to do some posts for me. And I didn't ask you, I didn't pay you for that.
Yeah.
And they came and brought a vibe.
Yeah.
And that year was one of the most challenging years for me in We Inspire Women. Mm-hmm. And that event made it actually better.
Wow.
So
you never know.
Forever remember that kindness, because you don't know what people are going through.
Wow.
And you pointed it out. It's almost as if you held my hand in a moment when not even my friends had recognized what I was going through. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you, I mean, you've
Let's
always been.
Not cry.
No, the show just started.
Yeah,
no, but you've always been extremely kind towards me, and in a way that is nurturing. Even in calling me Rushy, like even when we're arguing about serious things, we're just like, I'm like, but Rushy, you have to just think of both perspectives. She always challenging me to think of both perspectives. So I'm really happy to have you here.
I'm happy to
and you
be
only
here.
have one job.
What's my job?
To be honest.
Okay, that's easy.
Easy.
I'm a person of integrity. No, I'm naturally honest.
Yes.
Yes.
When we were lining up to start the show, you said you were in your feminine era.
Yeah.
Tell us more
What does
about
that
that.
mean?
Yes.
Well, I hate the fact that people call me a strong woman. I don't like it anymore. I used to like it in my 20s, but I don't like it and what it comes with, that responsibility and that burden and that not being vulnerable. I don't like it anymore. I want to be soft. I want to be treated soft. I want to be treated kindly. I want the door to be open for me, even if it's not my husband, because I think men are here to protect and women are here to nurture. So whether or not you're my husband, I do expect you to protect me if you see me out.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at. And I'm open to receiving all the things. I want to be pampered. I want to be lifted. I want to be carried.
This is not where oh my God. I have to ask you this.
Yes.
Do you think that the men nowadays want to be the princess? Because there's a whole talk now, that the men want to be the girls. They want to be the girls. The men want to be the girls.
And I think it's just a certain segment. Not because it's popular on TikTok, it means that it's real. It's not. You have a lot of masculine, robust men there who are just willing and ready to just be wonderful to a queen, and they're looking for a queen. And so I don't think it's the general consensus. I think it's just TikTok. I think it's just TikTok, and TikTok has become this authority on cultural norms, but they're not. TikTok is not it.
It's a small...
It really is.
And it's so weird what TikTok is, because it's not a small pocket or cross-section of people. It's like small pockets. Yes. Right?
Yeah.
So in like every single segment of society, there's like a smaller segment that is TikTok. It's a subset. And it's like they represent...
Well, listen... The thing about it, you have to be careful of your portals. So I like to talk about our ear gates and our eye gates. So what you listen to and who you listen to and what you expose your eyes to, be careful. Because remember, we're in a spiritual world. So if I'm on TikTok scrolling, doom scrolling, and I'm hearing this, I start to believe it. And likewise, your audience start to believe it.
True.
So you have to be careful how you expose yourself and what you expose yourself to. Because it's not real. It literally is not real. You have good men out there. So how I find my husband, or how my husband found me.
Wow.
Right?
She said, let's just...
Twist it. Yes, right?
Yeah.
There are good men, and there are good women out there.
This is the start of the show, ladies and gentlemen. I told you she had to be here. I'm not even looking at this paper right now. I have a follow-up to that.
Yeah.
Do you think that... So a lot of my friends, my female friends, there's a conversation about decentering men, right? Man is your light and your salvation. Everything you do for man, everything you wake up, man, love man like dog. And no, it's true. And when I look at some of your content, I'm like, Cortia, every day I talk about man and relationship. Lord Jesus, you're not tired.
No, I'm not tired. No.
Do you think? Do you think that there is a call, like the call is legitimate for women to decenter men, or do you think that people should just lean into how they really feel?
Listen, man. Man is always a part of woman, and woman is always a part of man. It is a compatible, natural flow.
True.
I cannot imagine, I don't know how single women do it in this day and age, because it's hard.
Yeah.
Worse, a single mother, I don't know. Because even to go to the supermarket and lift my bags is an issue. I'm so overwhelmed if I have to lift the bags.
Yeah.
Because I have to lift the bags, then I have to drive, and then I have to shower, and then I have to eat good, and I have to go to the gym, and then I have to go Pilates, and I have to watch my mind, I have to read my book. I can't take on so much things. So there has to be a partner involved in all of this for me to operate at my highest level. I'm always operating at my highest level because I have a husband who stands by me. And think about it, Rushi. If you are in your house alone and you have a thought, because thoughts, they come at you, and you think to yourself, boy, me ugly. And you have this thought in your head, right? Who is going to stop you? You become unstoppable with those thoughts. Somebody has to be there to say, no, man, Rushi, you look good, man, you're hot.
But say the conversation is now self-regulation and self. Everything is within.
Yeah, but you can't
Mel
do it
Robbins,
alone.
she inside.
Right, but she has a husband that she not left, right? And that relationship, she has mentioned a lot of turbulent times, and she's still there with the man. Why she not left the man and let them? Why she not left him and let
I was
them?
talking to my friend Jo Marie about this. I was like, a lot of these people are so
Weak.
disingenuous. No, because they are like,
They have a
boy,
man.
if you follow them,
you left your man.
and you're in a corner,
Yeah.
so.
And I said, let them.
Let them. And Mela said, let them. Let who? Let where? Let what? She complain about the man. She not left the man.
The man, please.
Let them not
Get out
sign
of
the
here.
divorce paper.
No, listen. Look at Beyonce when the whole fracas came out with the elevator.
And lemonade, everything.
You ever see Beyonce go nowhere without Jay-Z? Talk truth. You've never seen Beyonce alone.
True.
She's with her man.
Oh, we are going.
Yes.
And Kim Kardashian had tried to find one in
Yes,
Rise with
right?
She said, oh God. Anyway.
Yeah. So definitely that's a conversation that I don't buy into. I don't agree with it. I strongly believe a woman needs a partner. You cannot do it alone.
You know what I like
And
about
it's hard.
you? What I like about
I
it
don't
is
like
that...
hard life.
No.
I love her soft. Listen now.
No.
My
Here's
husband
the
have to
thing.
take off all my shoes. Me tired. Yeah. When I walk in my house, my husband go down. Let me tell you, Rushi, one of the time, when I was in the little single era, I said, I pray, and I said, God. No, I told God, I said, God, I really need a man who can satisfy me. I had the talk with God. I said, I don't want a man who cannot service me because I don't want to cheat. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
I have to look at you with a straight face.
yeah, and God just, I told him, I said, I want to have orgasms.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, I did.
Right.
And I told God, I said, I'm wonderful.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying, one of my favorite things about you is that you are very solid in your point of view and your belief. Like, I'm just like, this is how she feel, and that's how she feel, and that's how she say.
Yeah, but just love me with it.
No,
Yeah.
but that is what love is,
Yeah.
Like, I like the fact that I can go around and tell people that I love you, and people are like, share your flavor. I mean, I say, yeah. Me might not necessarily
All of the
always
things that-
agree, but
yeah.
I just love it.
Yeah.
I love that about you.
Thank you.
Love it. And this is what this podcast is about.
Yeah.
My mother is like that too.
I love you, mommy. I love
Please,
Ruthie.
please.
Oh, God.
Ruthie. All right. So let's just do some quick questions.
Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts on some stuff, and then we'll go into win or bin, and then you give us some relationship advice.
Yeah.
Relationship with self, relationship with others, relationship with food.
Give us something nice.
Yes. Big
Because
snack.
why is your back expanding past your whole life?
Cortia, please no make me
Because
start
your
the
back-
show. Please no.
And then
What
when your
is-
back begin to like yourself.
Please no, man. Just make me start the
true.
show, no, man. How has your marriage helped you to be a better person? Good question.
Very good question.
Sorry, I said that to
So,
myself.
yeah, very good question. So before I met my husband, I was a little bit kind of hard in the way I project my own opinions or express them. And I was not the person to listen, right? When I got married, in the initial part of the marriage, I did not think it would work because I have a strong personality, and my husband, even though he's not very vocal, he has a very strong personality. And we had a few tiffs. Oh my gosh. It was not very pretty. But he had some boundaries because my mouth would get off. Yeah. And I would tell the things I would, I would like a typical Jamaican woman, like, when you stop going like, you know, cuss the man. Everybody cuss the man. Yeah. Anything that comes to your mind.
Good.
And one day he held me in like, oh man, and said, this is not going to work. And I shocked. No, and the way I frightened, I say, Cortia, you can't do it again. So I did not do that again, and I found a new respect for him. And so since then, I've learned to be quiet. I've learned to not express myself on the fly. Just when I think it doesn't mean I have to say it. I can wait. I can sleep on it. And most times when I'm upset, I actually go to my bed. And then in the morning, we'll have a conversation. So I found that to be very effective. And so even in my communication with my friends, my business, I'm more tempered. I'm wiser. I know what to say, when to say what. And I'm more patient. I'm way more patient.
I've noticed that you're also like, as I say, every time I talk to you, you're very balanced.
Yeah.
You like to look at things from both perspectives. You're like, but Rush, think about this, think about that. Interesting. Okay. What's the biggest lesson you've learned this year so far? Lesson I'm not done yet, but
I know.
So far.
I've learned that one about myself. I've learned that I respect myself very much. I've learned that I am okay with feeling the pain of letting go of people who do not respect me. And I've learned that the pain, it's okay to feel the pain, go through the pain, but you don't have to reconcile with someone who does not respect you because you feel pain.
And to me, the need to be, or better yet, the pain of having to deal with that is something that you can eventually manage versus the disrespect.
Yeah.
When you weigh the odds, I'll rather go over the pain one time than perpetual disrespect.
And when I say respect, I mean, Russia, I mean all across the board. I mean family. I don't care. You don't come in my space and overstep this boundary because I've worked too long and too hard to come where I am. I have been through the valley of the shadow of death, and you cannot, in no way, shape, or form, move this rock, because this rock is standing and is placed by God. You cannot move me.
Well, in that light, what advice would you give? What advice would you give to not even your younger self, but a younger, because you know my audience, the girlies, the Gen Zs, the millennials, they're coming of age. And this is where you're most sensitive, you know, we're
very
extremely critical of self,
Yeah.
extremely, you know, sensitive to what is happening around, wanting more, not knowing how you're going to get there. What would you say to someone like that, especially now that you are looking at your life and you're saying, wow, It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it gets better. I promise you.
Hallelujah.
It gets better. I promise you, every hurdle, every challenge, all you have to do, just ask God to keep you breathing. Life right now at 43 is amazing. I am on a different wavelength.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my lane, controlling my lane, walking in my lane, running in my lane.
Sit down when you want to sit down in the
When
lane.
I want to sit down, fly when I want to fly in my lane. But you just have to keep going. When you feel down and you feel sad, just put on a little makeup. Find one little $5,000, go do your ear. Wash your hair. Blow out your ear.
Yes, start
there, right? Make sure your teeth clean. Right? And apart from that, you just keep going.
Yeah.
And people who you lose along the way, just know that they were never supposed to be a part of the rest of your journey. Take the lessons. Learn something from them. I learned something from everybody. Like the other day, Debbie invited me to do some infomercial thing for the hurricane. And Crystal was there. China K was there.
Big talkers.
Camila was there. And I was like, and I'm watching them, you know. I mean, said to myself, I said to myself, like when she said the lines and how they remembered it, and I went back home to my husband and I said, you know what, I noticed today, babe. And I'm not comparing myself, but I'm an observer. And I noticed that when Crystal goes, I noticed the difference between somebody on social media as opposed to someone who has media training. And I said to him, I said, if I want to be in that space, I'm going to have to do media training. But I don't want to, but it's good to observe.
I get what you're saying.
You don't have to compare and diminish yourself. Just observe and learn that you can stand outside of the situation and say, boy, Rush, podcast, good enough, but come back to you. Do I want to do that? No. And so you celebrate Rushy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a podcast. I have too many things to do. I have to cook the people them food.
Yeah, Jesus.
You understand? So that's how you begin to celebrate people.
Wow.
You don't have to want to do it because you really don't want to. You don't want to be a celebrity.
True.
You really don't want to. What you want is the money. So here what? If you want the money, find a way to make some money. But you don't have to be the person. Be yourself, but you can pull the things from their journey that can really empower you. A lot of people, it's just the money they want. So just figure out a way to work the money, but you don't have to be rushy. You don't have to have a podcast. Why?
Yeah.
Rush's podcast is successful because you have the anointing for it. Oh. They don't have the anointing for it. Jesus. Some people say it's the secret sauce, but it's no sauce. This is God. This is his thing. Ooh. Right? He gave you that gift. You cannot manufacture the gift.
You know how I know that it is true?
Yes.
Because there are so many things that you can be good at, and you just know that there's not a special, this is not what God wants you to do. Because I've tried other things before.
I know.
And I've been like, nah.
Click. Yeah.
This was like.
Yeah. And you're going to find the people, the ease.
It's
the same thing with man and woman.
Yeah.
Well, you're not down to beg the man.
Jesus Christ.
There is an ease. No, trust me. There is an ease with the anointing of God in the thing that you are successful in. And people will never be able to copy it. A podcast is a mic and the technical team, you know, they can't do it. You understand?
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. I love it. I had one more question for you, you know. Actually, no. Let's go into win or bin.
Yes.
Okay, so win or bin is you get a thing, a person, a category, whatever, and you say if it's a yes or a no. Win is yes, bin is no. So win or bin. By the way, I said that she is a health coach, and her conscience, she's very serious about nutrition, right? Yes. So these are all things that are within her wheelhouse. A man and woman, you know how that go. Okay. I'm going to start with this one because win or bin, intermittent fasting.
Win.
Why is it a win?
Because you need to stop eating at some point. You cannot eat 24/7. You can't. I'm done a place 24/7. When the belly go down if you keep on that nyam. Nyam too much, man. Intermittent fasting works. Stop eat at 5 p.m.
By the way, guys,
And as you wake up, you're not for nyam.
I know everybody wants to dance around this thing about weight and whatever, but honestly, truly,
it's your outfit.
It is like the universal outfit. Like you don't have to be thin,
it's not the clothes, you know.
You don't have to be thin,
because when your belly big, the clothes them not fit. No matter what it look like on the girl in the picture and on Instagram. Because when you spread away, it not gonna look good. But no, listen, I do it because I care in a rush, because I understand, you know, every single woman watching this, you know, every morning she wake up, she go in the mirror, you know, and she feel her side and the front part.
Yeah.
Every morning, you know. And every morning that voice come and say, Lord, you know, look good, Lord. This took me a drop off. And every time you have that conversation, you feel less going through your day. And you're intimidated by a woman like me who love you, but because me look good. And that's where it starts.
Do what you can do about it.
Yes.
And I try to tell people it's not about being paper thin.
No, because we don't want that either.
No.
We want to be healthy.
Healthy.
Yeah.
You know, there's a whole thing about women over 40, especially over 50.
Yeah.
And what, you know, the nutritionists have been saying these entire years and what the truth is.
Yeah.
What is one significant change you think a woman can make over the age of 40 that can be a big game changer for her body, feeling, weight, nutrition, whatever it is?
The number one thing, stop eating bread.
Really?
Bread. Take it out. That belly will go down. Take out the bread.
I noticed that when I'm not a woman over 40,
no.
Right? Spoiler alert. Yeah. In case any of you thought I was right, I'm not. Yeah. But I noticed that when I eat bread,
that belly.
Also, I slow down.
Yes.
Like my mind isn't moving.
So I have eaten all day, and look at me.
Wow.
I'm full up. No, I have a lot of energy. I literally have not put anything to my mouth. Right? A lot of us will put our problems in our mouth, but I haven't put anything in my mouth.
Wow.
And
nothing?
I have no. And
nothing.
Nothing.
Cortia?
And I have I have a lot of energy. Right? Come back. So
that is something my mother would say.
I know.
Yes.
But a lot of times we think that if we don't eat, we're
going to drop down dead.
And it's actually not true. Yeah, so definitely intermittent fasting. Stop eating at 5 p.m. and have your first meal at 10 a.m. on the next morning.
And actually, once your body gets used to it,
it's very easy.
Yeah.
Very
Sometimes
easy.
I do it without even
thinking.
Yeah. Like I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So when them have fast at church, you know, so I have to do the extra one.
Yes. Oh, that's good. You fast? I didn't know.
Like when the church keep it, which is twice a year, they have one next week.
So what you doing fasting? You pray?
Hello, I have a whole thing
worship.
I have to do. So they have like a recommended prayer schedule and all of those things.
Good.
What I like to do is I microdose my fasting to get to the stage.
Okay.
So I start fasting from things.
Nice.
Because I don't have food. You see, a lot of people have a food issue.
Yeah.
I've never had a food issue.
Okay.
If I don't want to eat for 4 days, I will just stop eating.
No, I've had.
Yeah. So I will, wean off myself from things and then get really
strict
deep in like the prayer.
Yeah.
But the way I pray is through journaling.
Oh, nice.
So like I'll be like, "Hi God." Blah, 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 blah.
So you bawl?
Like cry?
Yeah.
Not really.
You don't cry?
No.
No, you have to do the one
But
where you bawl, man.
But I
Like
feel
you bawl
things.
out.
Oh yeah. Oh. Hello. Please, no man. Next one. Win or bin, married people with separate bedrooms.
Oh, bin. Foolishness. I don't care who you are. Which celebrity. Wanna stop full of foolishness now? Why marry if you're going to be in separate beds? It makes no sense. Stay single. The bed it's a sacred space. It's a covenant. I don't think people understand the beauty of even intimacy in marriage. It's so nice. Like,
you know, we've gone into a completely practical world, right? So you say, well, Johnny, I have to wake up 6 o'clock, Mary wake up at 12. No. Johnny don't want to wake up Mary.
Well, take time and come out of the bed. But there is power. Ease out. There is Rashi. All right. You see how when you even hug your mommy?
Yes.
Or you hug me and you feel that
connection.
And
yes.
that comfort and peace.
Yes.
That is what it should be in marriage every night.
Okay.
When you sleep together. And then
the young people them not feel what you say. She can't say she can't say anything she wants to say. She love man like what?
I don't love man, I love my husband. But
true.
But remember, Rashi, I was single until I got married at 33, you know.
Really?
Yes.
You got married at 33?
Yes. When people say that after 30, you're not going to find no man.
You got married at 33?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, that's a good age.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a good age because I think that the 30s are just fabulous. Like, I think...
Listen.
You have a little bit more money, have a little more sense.
You have a little way much more sense.
Yes.
Yes. And I chose my husband. That time I did well smart, you know. 33 me smart, you know.
32
and
December.
Listen, it's such a beautiful age. And people like to say, oh, if you not find a man in your 20s, you're not going to find no man. You know. No, the 30s, you're in your prime, ladies. But this is where you have to be wise. Mm-hmm. Because remember, Tina Rashi, people don't like to talk about this, but as a woman ages, yes, she's not as marketable as the 20s. Mm-hmm. Let's face it. Because remember, as you age, infertility, and a man is looking for a woman to have a child, procreate.
Yeah.
Yeah? And that is just facts. Right?
Facts.
And so you have to be wise in those early 30s. Before 35, find your man. I can't say it any more plainly. Find your man.
Look around. Get serious.
Get serious.
Like how you're serious
and
about the
stop
job.
giggle. I love giggle. Giggle. No man going to take on a serious. Giggle too much. Giggle. Everything the man say, giggle.
Honestly, we have one of our studio audience members. She is like, I did not expect this today. She did not, because nobody is saying this
It's a fact.
to the woman, but also when you say it, you are vilified because nobody wants to hear.
May have people love me subtle.
Yeah, all right.
People love me. Yeah. And listen, I always say to myself, Rashi, those who are for me are far greater than those who are against me. I am good soil. good soil.
I actually really like you.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, you're likable. No, like you really care
Thank
about
you.
people. You know,
I do.
it's actually
I love
crazy.
people.
My mother told me that even in your business and how you do like food and how you care.
I love them.
You want everybody to really unlock the best.
Yeah,
My
I
mother
do.
is like, that's my girl.
Yeah.
Chef Bingy.
I love Ruthie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of, so we spoke about sharing
You
bedrooms.
see how much things we talk about?
No, but that
All
is
of
it.
All right, go.
But that is all the people
Yeah.
love it, you know.
like
People don't want to sit down
okay.
and ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, we say share bedrooms. How
Yeah.
you feel about sharing, win or bin, sharing bank accounts, one bank account for the family? Win or bin? In this day and age, come on, be real now.
But, all right. One bank account. Bin, me no like that. No, me no like that. Bin for that one. Me no, You can have.
She's so opinionated,
No.
but today she said,
No, you can have an account you share, but I believe you should have individual accounts too. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
money is a very interesting
It's a tricky
thing.
something, you know?
And it comes with so much, especially, you see, people have to take care of their mama.
Yeah, and
People have granny who is sick.
Is that thing?
People,
Yeah.
no, you have to take out money for granny out of the
Yeah.
joint account. And
The questions and stuff.
yeah,
So I think you have one for, you share, and one
Expenses.
that you have separate.
Yeah.
Each person have their thing.
I think so.
Yeah. And for women, we always don't have no money. Like the housewives, no, we don't. We always never have no money. But we have money, you know.
But you don't really
we don't have it. Yes. We
Speaking
always
of
have something
housewives,
private.
would you do reality TV?
I wonder. If I can be myself, I probably just would. I don't want a script. I just as how we're talking now.
You would be so good on
Because
reality TV.
When me done talk the things
Can you
then.
imagine you wake up, oh guys, I have to cook. And you have to sort out the meals
And then sometimes I still turn off the camera, I'm overwhelmed.
What you say, can't
me
bother?
can't bother.
So you're gonna be the one like Nene Leaks and say, cut this.
Yeah, because life can be overwhelming in a rush.
So when it overwhelming, turn on the camera.
I know.
Yeah, that's when
And
the
so people
entertainment
see,
come.
don't they?
Yeah. Me not like the shiny all the time thing.
I'm a crier, though. I'm a crier. Like in my house, I will cry if I'm, like my husband knows me so well. I'll be in the kitchen and something breaks and he'll run come to me because he knows I can't deal with it.
Cause
Like,
you're
that
really
is-
easily overwhelmed. You can't take it.
I'm overwhelmed with physical things. It's weird. But emotional things, like if I'm going through like a death or like a struggle emotion, I can manage. But the physical things,
Yes, sir.
like if I have to lift things, I can't.
Yes, and not
I
my
can't.
cross
Yeah,
to bear.
I don't like.
No, Lord,
I
no.
literally cannot manage physical things, but emotional things I can manage. I think I just want to be soft. I just want to live luxury. I just want to live luxurious.
You know what? I can't pay
No,
your
me- No,
You know what?
I just want to travel and just luxury, and I want to stay in 5-star hotels, and I just want a easy, wonderful. Funny? No, wait, it's just one thing. So every night I do a visualization process.
Okay.
So I write
I
down
wanna hear
my
this.
best life.
Okay.
So it's in details though. It's not, I want to live my best life. No. It's, I want to travel to Europe once per month. I want to stay in a 5-star hotel that gives me whole, clean, organic foods. I want to wear like a Louis coat. I want to have my travel bags by Tumi, or, I get into details. I want to have $4 million per month earning. I want to see my credit cards I get into details. And I got to where I would feel, so I would say like I feel peaceful, I feel joyous, I'm, you know, moving at my own pace. And then like I said, boy, you know, it's like, no, I'm living my dream. Like I could, like,
Is that good thing we write it down?
I'm saying, I'm literally, I feel like I'm in it already.
Really?
Yeah. So that's something you should do.
But you know, I saw Burna Boy talking about it as well, and he's like, when he does it, he know, like he walks out of that experience saying, "This is it."
Yeah.
Like
it's so like even if you feel like you're going into a little depressive mode, because remember, depression is not one event, you know, it's micro moments. So this one moment, like before you go to your bed, just prime your brain of thinking luxury, abundance. There is no lack in my life. More. You know, and peace and contentment, because that part is critical. And you'd be surprised how when you wake up, how you feel energized. Yeah.
That's
something I practice.
With my morning pages, that's how I feel. Like when I wake up and fresh out the bed, I'm like, my days are different.
Yes, it's true.
I'm like, me now walk with the world on my head, but I'm also giving myself the space to imagine and to dream.
And it makes you feel so much more open to people.
True.
And experiences.
True.
Like your heart is just wide open, no matter what the betrayal has been in your life, because all of us go through betrayal.
My oh my.
Yeah, but then you recognize there are billions of people in the world. Why am I going to let this one person just demolish my little mood and me feel good and then me look sad and then me get all up?
Oh, Jesus.
You know?
And when you get all up,
and then it's not. Exactly. So youth is also in that openness of heart. Like be open to life and experiences. Don't shut yourself off because somebody betrayed you, that one person. From 10 years ago.
That one time.
Yeah, that one time.
Yeah, true.
You know? So, yeah, anyway. Go on.
I'm open to what you have to say. Okay. Well, we spoke about this.
Yeah.
Do you win or bin? It's not win or bin, actually. This is just a question.
Yeah.
Do you go to therapy?
All right.
Or
so
win or bin? Therapy.
Win, for sure. For sure. I don't know if you know, but when I was 14 years old, I was physically abused by my dad. It was quite an experience, and I remember the terror from that experience as a little girl. And you know, I never shared it with anybody until I was 33. And that was in 2016 on a We Inspire Women stage. And I shared it, and I fell down on this stage. I fell down on the stage and just bawled, and the women just held me. And that was my therapy. Therapy is great, but don't forget that community is also very healing. Finding the right people with the right ears, the right reciprocated love is very healing. So therapy is great to go. You know, you probably can do once per week. Some people do once per month. But I think it's the continuous community that's going to heal you.
I agree. I think that, so I've been to therapy. My therapist, she said, I don't need to come back because I go through the things. I figure it out before I even reach and whatever. But one thing I noticed was that even when I was deep in it, I needed people to live life with.
Yes.
So like you go to therapy and you're in this space and you're isolated, you're having the conversation, you know, but that community is what takes it to the next level.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's that little extra boost, you know?
I think so.
It's that shot.
I think so. So yes, go to therapy for sure, but you need a community.
Yeah. It really feels like you're going up against a wall.
Yeah.
If you're not living it out.
Yes.
And that is where the difficulty lies.
Yeah.
And I think people go into therapy thinking that it is the fix. And it really sets you off,
Yes, yes, it does.
And then you come out of the room and you say...
And then you go back into this. Yeah,
room.
So you need the community.
Yeah.
You need the community.
I think that was a very good perspective and a good way to kind of like...
Bring it home
and connect it. No, serious. Because people don't talk about that part.
And then you can't hug your therapist. You shouldn't.
Right.
But you hugging that?
No.
But
You hugging that?
when I see you and I hug you, like I feel safe and at home, and people need to feel safe and at home.
Yeah.
Men need to feel safe and at home.
Yeah. I find it very,
Men need to feel that.
Yeah, let me tell you something. If I was raised and I operated in the traditional way that we have been raising men, I would not be even a portion of the person I am today. Yeah. We raise men in such a toxic, rough. I'm just like, you're a human being. Yeah. You're supposed, like we are literally, that's what separates us from the dog out the road. We feel. We think, we process, and they're telling you, don't do any of that.
No,
it's
man.
So harmful.
You need to feel
it
love
scares
and
me.
a little mushy.
Yes.
So like for me, I always tell young ladies, a man who is way, way too masculine is not the man.
Because
you need a man who is a little soft, and mushy. Like my husband will cry.
Yes.
My husband will cry.
Yes.
And so when I cry, my husband understands that vulnerability.
That's a good approach. That's a good way to put it. Yes.
And when a man solve the jammy jam.
Excuse me.
No, it's true. Too rough, man.
How much time I have left? Thank God.
Oh my gosh. It's short?
You never know. It's a nice show.
Oh God.
It's a nice show.
Oh my God.
Okay. So we have relationship advice which you have to give in a minute.
Oh wait.
So I'm going to give you a scenario and you give it in a minute. It's so fun.
All right, go on.
And then I have big back or big snack.
All right.
Which is like a fun rapid fire closeout. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like your serious advice now you give
Jesus.
in a minute, It's a challenge.
Right.
Okay? What advice would you give to a woman who is over 40, single, no kids, but a blooming career? Go.
She has to make sure that she has a lot of money. That's the first thing. And to find a partner who is a little bit older, not younger. She needs to ensure that she loves herself, make sure that she looks good, she feels good, and she feels empowered, and find a community that can help to boost her own self-esteem.
You have enough time.
Oh my gosh, wait. No, rush, do it over.
No, that's
it have
fine.
to be a relationship, or is anything?
Any advice you want to give? Like if you had a friend who was over 40, she's single, she don't have any kids. No, because it's supposed to be straight from your head.
And she don't have no kids.
No, and she's just like, boy, I'm going into 2026. Cortia, what advice would you give me?
That is so difficult.
I know, but that's why it's hard.
Yeah. So
but you gave because you gave good advice. It was actually good advice.
You sure?
I'm sure. I'm positive.
All right. Well,
it was good. It was solid advice.
Go on to the next thing then.
No, it was solid. I know you think that it's like
just short.
No, because that you hit all the targets. You are just like focus on yourself. Find your community.
Yeah.
Nobody look no young boy for you out your money. Make sure you have the money. What more you want to say?
All right. Okay. Go on.
All right. What advice would you give to a woman? Is woman you give advice to? You're the girl's girl. What advice would you give to a woman who is in a 5-year relationship, not marriage, relationship? It's important. Relationship. The man has not proposed. He has not raised a conversation about proposing. He has not said anything about proposing. And she wants to broach the topic with him. What advice would you give her?
The first thing is, honey, do not be a glorified housewife without a ring. That's the first thing. Secondly, a man does not take long to choose who he wants. And if he has not chosen you yet, you're not his type. Third, it's time to lay down the ground rules, even though you should have done that from the first day you meet him. So you're going to have to set up some standards now, and you have to be willing to walk away if it does not come within the realm of what your boundary and your standards are.
5 years a little late.
Yeah, to set
boundary.
But you have to erect it at some point if you want to live
erect is a crazy word for this scenario, but sure.
You have to at some point lay it down, because without that, you're going to be wasting the rest of your life until your age and your back bend, and then no man longer want you.
And then he's also going to, God forbid, pass away, and then you're going to look around and say,
no, but
no,
Rushy, you ever see some man who them waste your 5 years and then find one girl in a 2 months and put on the ring?
And you say, what the hell?
Because you were not the one that him did want. You were a placeholder. You were a placeholder. Me not play them game later. My husband had to engage me months. Me said, Yes, we met in April. I got engaged in October. Don't play with me. I'm not. I'm too good. No, I'm too good. I am too marketable. My value proposition is very high.
You're not wasting the time.
I am not wasting. I'm good. I'm good. Goods. The goods. Very, very. Yeah. Yeah,
That made me want to ask you a question.
Very good.
On your belief about pussy in a bag.
Yeah.
Because you know, right.
No,
right. Please, next question. Next question. Thoughts on... No. Better yet, not thoughts. Advice to a woman. She's in a relationship, a proper relationship, 6 months, and then the man says to her, I think we should open up the relationship. I want to do an open relationship.
Meaning have other partners?
I want us to see other people, but, we ultimately come back to each other and don't ask, don't tell, open.
You started?
Lock it back. Me not started
Wait,
yet.
well... Wow. All right, go on now.
Lock it back.
Well, first of all, no, why people want open, like, why would you want the open relationship though? Like, think about it seriously. Why would you want an open?
You never hear the phrase before, you want to have your cake and eat it too. It's the heart of man. The heart of man, the Bible talks about it, is desperately wicked. Why would you? And I don't care what anybody wants to say about me not being open-minded.
Yeah.
Relationships are not prison, you know? Nobody never hold you by your throat and say, you have to do it.
Yeah, they're not prison. So for me, leave me alone.
Move.
If you can't give me disease, leave me alone.
Where? And then
leave me alone.
You tell me something if you think about it and me I think about it.
Leave me alone.
Come here and say, Lord Jesus, who you there with tonight?
First of all,
Rashi,
I don't know if people don't get this. Women are naturally territorial. If you watch Girlfriends, you will see a friend and another friend and then another friend come in and she starts, so who you talk? Is she here talk to? And vex. No, we're very territorial. And think about it. We underestimate the power of our thoughts. I'm going to be thinking, who and...
You text him one time, him not answer the phone. You say, yeah, man, is that back as that?
Listen, no, but Rashi, you didn't know I was in one of those, in my 20s. Madness. I call my 20s the tumultuous 20s. Madness.
Mighty God.
Yeah.
Me know your head take you.
Me say, I was in one of those and me say,
it's not nice.
It never worked. It never really work because even though he used to tell me, because men have a way, ladies, you have to be careful of those manipulators, He used to say, oh, babe, but I'm being honest. Not because
But
you're
tell you
honest.
because I love you. I tell you because
because-
I love
yeah.
you. Because I wouldn't want to keep a secret
Secrets,
from you.
that's how they
Because I love you
talk.
and knowledge is power.
Yes.
Yeah, man, I just want you to know.
Oh my gosh.
You
And
don't
then
want me just have you out the road that look like idiot. More
It's
want
see-
tell you. I'm a man, you know. Don't
it's-
forget. Wicked.
no, I have. But that is how they come and they brainwash you into taking less than.
Yes.
That's how them decrease your value.
Yes.
That's how them dilute your womanhood. That is how they do it. And little by little, you chip away, you start just feel ugly and miserable. And just,
You know what
you
you should
lose
have?
yourself.
You know what should be the next portion of your business
Yes.
and conferencing?
Yes.
It should be all about is like a speed dating. Like you should have
Yes,
like a
I
whole
thought of that.
love
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah,
Like
I thought of that, yeah.
you should be
I
a
definitely will.
I'm
I
not
will-
joking, and
No, I'm not
I'll go
joking.
half
I'm
and
not
half
jo-
with you
I'm
on
not
it.
joking.
I'll do sponsorship and
yeah.
manage. Yeah. Okay.
So,
This is the last one now.
oh my gosh, you finished already?
I know. What advice would you give to somebody who says, boy, Cortia, I cannot put down the food. I have a bad relationship with food. Every time I feel sad, I eat. I'm happy, I eat. I'm angry, I eat. I vex, I eat. I celebrating, I eating. I just, me and food go together like this. What advice would you give to that person?
All right, so this is it's a very expansive response.
Yes.
Right?
You
Because
have
I
to go.
also have to use my education. As I am an internationally certified health coach.
Internationally.
Right? First of all, at some point, you have to look at yourself. And look at yourself in the way of not just the physical, but what is happening in your mind. Most of the times when we feel for something nice, if you notice the word feel, where does it come from? Your emotions. Every time you feel sad, you always go to a type of food that is going to be bad for you. You never feel sad and take up a kale salad. Impossible. You never. If you feel sad, you will always go to little fry this, little sugar this.
Always a carrot cake for me.
Something. And another perspective is that every time you eat the food, just remember you are locking yourself in a spiritual cycle. Do you know that a lot of the times when we're eating and we're overeating, you watch your thoughts in your head. What are you really thinking? Most people are thinking, Lord, me did stress out and I need this and I need this. Boy, I feel bad, but me need this and I need this. This kind of connection and anchoring to food as something to make you feel better because you're emotionally and mentally not just unstable, but in pain. People who overeat, Rushy, are normally in pain. They're afraid of rejection. They have low self-esteem because how Cortia thinks about herself. Cortia's body is so good. Cortia's body cannot eat rubbish. So you have to become the person now. So here it is. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself. If you used to eat 5 box food, eat 4 this week.
Nice. Good start. Yes.
And next week, eat 3. Because what you're doing is you're demolishing a stronghold.
You're weaning
and
yourself
food,
off.
yes,
Yeah.
just a little, because people want to do everything and anything. You want BBL. BBL is foolishness, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, it's complete rubbish.
No, agreed.
Yeah,
Analyze.
because BBL cannot move visceral fat, and visceral fat is what makes you unhealthy. Can't move it, and when you've done now and have the good habits, the weight come back all in your neck back. Right? So the BBL rubbish. So here is what. You take your time and notice your thoughts. Notice that when you feel sad and you go for the something we're going to make you get bigger. And then when the enemy see you get bigger and you have no confidence and your passion and your purpose in life, you can walk into rooms and present yourself like a king or a queen because see that him don't take away, him come for kill, steal and destroy. So him kill your self-confidence, him steal your joy and him destroy your life.
Damn.
So it's deeper than just pick up on something and say, oh, yeah, I feel nice. And you cannot be comfortable. How can you be comfortable with rewarding yourself? People talk about cheat day. You're going to cheat yourself out of a good cheat day? Why am I going to cheat myself out of a good life and a good body? I'm not going to cheat myself. I love myself. You can't cheat for some... You go on a test and you cheat yourself out. So you cheat yourself out of a good body? Why are you having cheat days? On a Monday alone you can't stick to a plan? Why when Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday the plan get
mash
shed?
up, demolish,
You understand?
can't manage.
And every time, Rushy notice it, every time, the more you eat, you get bigger and then you're looking at the mirror, you hate yourself.
Yes,
and then, like the people, them will look good.
Yes, my God, I forgot to start.
You understand? And then you sit down and you stop. Like, I'm on TikTok and I see them eating the fried muff gang or
mukbang.
Yeah. And I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah. And it's actually, it's crazy.
And then, guess what? A lot of them, they pass away.
Yes.
And people wonder, oh my gosh, how?
Yes.
How? Because look, it was there staring you in your face. It's there.
And the body not lying to you.
And the body doesn't lie.
Yeah.
So you have to decide, do you want this body to carry you to the end of your life? Do you want to die slowly or do you want to live? I want to live. Do you want to live?
Hallelujah. I want to jump up and where's the offering pan?
And decide. No, do you want to live like really rushy? You want to live or you want to die slowly? I want to live to the end. And when God said no more, me must still a jump and vivacious and full of life. And she fight through life. And a lot of times when we're emotionally depressed, it's because the body, remember Hippocrates said that every disease starts in the gut. What you put in your body actually make you depressed. Because you know, eat the sugar and the flour and the
fast food, my God, lethargic.
And it just fast.
So it go up here.
Yes.
I'm telling you, when I eat certain kinds of foods,
you feel stress.
It's in my energy.
And then you can't even, a lot of women, you know, them start dry up. And it's the food. You can't have no... You understand? Because everything dry up. Because all of the oil and the sugar.
No, but even as a man, I'll tell you this.
And
the young people, my age group, we struggle with.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody's standing up. Nobody's
and
standing.
that early morning, not there.
It's the food.
It's the food.
It's the food.
So.
And the food.
So you have.
Food, Lord Jesus.
And then why you have to, if you have a sedentary job, you have a 9-to-5 job and you sit down at your job every day and you're on the phone and you're scrolling, you're on the computer, and you're just eating.
Yeah. So your is income and expense, you know? Yeah. You're just a tech and you now spend the energy.
And then listen, you don't have the money for the right surgery them. Because Kim them also them have the right money.
Yeah.
You don't have the right money.
Yeah.
So stay outside the race. The race they're not phone. The race wanna have to run and the one wanna eat properly.
Nice.
And put down the food them we're gonna make your body get broad.
Nice.
The expansion
really like that.
project. That you know, and where they expand, they go away.
They go away.
It not look good. Listen, people have to know, Rashi, being huge is not healthy. It's not healthy. That belly button hanging over your belt buckle is not healthy. Rashi, the fold in your back is not healthy. That fold, inflammation. That fold in your back. So you see, if you take off your bra and it's something flop down, no. Yam too much. When do you stop? Your body is warring against you. It's a warfare. Put down the food. Why you can't put down the food?
As we close, Who would you like to give a cease and desist to?
Listen. As you know, we're in Hurricane Melissa time now, and you know I'm doing what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and as usual, putting my best foot forth. I don't want the people come in my DMs and tell me about. After me package out the people them something. Lord, is that them going to eat? And you talk about big back and listen, the people them not have no house. I wonder if people understand. And listen, whatever I choose to give. And another thing, I post on my page because me love a little fun, a little joke. Somebody, you donate yet?
No, please. I just spoke about that. If you want to get me upset, do that. If you want to get me angry, do that. But here's my thing. Put it this way. Put it in this context.
Man.
Radio station must still turn on. TV must turn on. But me and you,
we must turn off.
We not for do nothing. We must just
listen.
On the now call RGR and say RGR. On the give him.
And me post a picture because me love just be fabulous. Me post a picture last week and I just look so elegant, you know. And me say, boy, what that girl look good. And he come to, boy, where smile on your pic. So, me not fi smile again?
No. Do you see anything to smile about? Look at the gully side. No.
I must put on my makeup, because as a matter of fact, I was just talking to my makeup artist and I said to her that I'm going to South St. James and she's like, I said, what am I for doing like full of face? Yeah, because I'm saying if the time allows.
Yes.
Yeah, so. Yes. No, listen, we love people and we love Jamaica and we're giving back to Jamaica, but that should not dim our own light.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
I agree.
And I don't want to know on my page because I delete and I block you know.
Right. Right.
That's it.
I agree.
I delete and I block you know.
I will.
Me really dip on my page. Yes, so if you're not getting on my phone, me on my page. And may I watch for delete, you know, and block, you know.
The story I will tell, as we wrap up, unfortunately, is that I remember when I was in law school, right?
Yeah.
And there was a girl, she was so bright, and she just did not have the money for tuition.
Wow.
And someone would take student loans, someone would do this, but she just wasn't getting through.
Yeah.
We try everything, she wasn't going to get through. Imagine if I said to myself, well, Monica could get through, you know, so you know what, me not go school, me not bother go school, me not go bother try. Yeah. That is the unfortunate nature of life, that while you are experiencing your highest highs, somebody else is experiencing a low.
I know, so some people just bad lucky. I mean, there are some things that just happen to some people. It's just bad.
True.
I mean, it's just the luck of the
and
job.
some people have a lot of favor.
Yeah.
It's true.
And I don't, and truthfully, Rashi, even in this time when people have said tamarind season, me not claim that, me not receive that. I am constantly living in abundance.
Amen.
I'm constantly living around the table that God set for me. He prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. He anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. When you call me and you say, how are you going? I'm excellent. Excellent. And if you ask me what season I'm in overflow season. Always. I'm in overflow season because my God, the tree, the money tree, I live under it. Yeah. Money has never been my problem.
In Jesus' name.
Never.
In Jesus'
People,
name.
network, opportunities, never my problem.
I forgot to call you. You have the journal.
No, listen. You have to. Life and death is in the power of your tongue. Life and death. Do not speak. Nobody can. I know the time, but look here. Nobody can run no joke with me and say, "Boy, you broke." No. I said, no, not even my husband in my house can't run no certain joke with me. Mind what you say about me. And he would say, baby, you're having a rough. Oops. Oopsie No. So I don't play with words. Words are powerful.
There's so many gems in this episode.
Yeah,
I hope that you guys are open. Can you believe I didn't even give you guys a word to say if you got to this part of the episode? This is Rush from the editing table. If you got to this point in the episode, our code word today is open. I have to put it in caps lock. OPEN. Right? So yeah, back to the episode. Because sometimes I don't really want to hear it, but I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie to you. I could do this for another 4 hours and just sit down and laugh. I really want to thank you for coming. I enjoyed this a lot. And I know that people are going to love it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you again.
Oh, of course.
You have to come for a Valentine's episode.
Yeah, I will. Mama, you just call me.
Yes.
Because one of the time I did a vexing and said, him said next week I'm going to hear nothing.
Yeah, but no.
And I said,
you must trust God's timing.
I know. Because this is so perfect.
Exactly.
It's so perfect.
Exactly.
It's
Don't
so
ever
perfect.
thank you.
And when I was coming, there was literally no traffic.
Exactly.
I got here 30 minutes earlier.
God is so good.
He is so good.
Amen.
And on time. Love it.
Love you.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Amen. Bye, guys. Bye. But enjoy myself.